All right, welcome back. It's 41 days to the World Cup in Russia in June. We're counting down, and today we'll be looking at, well, just Yobe, Nigeria's chances at the World Cup, and also what Infantino is up to this time around concerning Russia and how ready they are. Yemi is almost here, 41 days, which is counting, right?
Wow.
It's so close. I think I can actually feel that fever.
When I look at this now, it's true when they say journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, and it's upon us.
June 14.
When the Russians were given, we thought 8 years, it's long, blah, blah, blah. But here we are, and all the signs have been positive.
Yeah.
All the signs have been positive. But let's start with Nigeria's journey. A lot of our ex-internationals have been, having their say on what they think will happen at the World Cup. And of course, today is Joseph Yobe. Joseph
Yobe, that's the most capped player we have. Arguably, no, I think it's not arguably. He's our most capped player right now.
I think it's Vincent now.
Vincent now, okay. As I had to bring in the word arguably. 101, 100, what are we dragging? Come on, we know that these players have done so well for Nigeria. But for Joseph Yobe, when you see him, you think, this guy can still kick ball. But then he's not doing that anymore. He's more like ambassadorial role now. That's what he's playing. But for him, he feels with the kind of players we have, with preparations we have, with the friendlies we've played, Nigeria definitely stand a chance of getting to semi-finals. But first, they have to cross the hurdle of the group at the group stage. Yemi is smiling. Okay, Yemi, before you keep that smile going on, let's listen to Joseph Yobe now. Well, Nigeria's chances at the World Cup and what he feels they should do to ensure that they get to that quarterfinals, or if possible, the semi-finals.
Great expectation, but no pressure on the team, no pressure. This is relatively a young team, very good players, very good groups. I think they're going to do well. I hope they surprise everybody and shock the world. That's what I hope for, because this is not the first time we're going to the World Cup. But this bunch of players, most of them, it's going to be their first World Cup, so people shouldn't put much pressure on them. They're going to do well, I believe. They have a good team, they have a good coach. We just hope for the best. I'm not really one of those that use friendly game to judge a team because it's experimental. But now we're getting close to the World Cup. Even if you don't win games, you need to put on a performance. That doesn't really determine what is going to happen at the World Cup. But you need to put up a good performance at the friendly games because it builds your confidence into the World Cup. So that's what the result doesn't really matter. But put on a good show, prove that you're ready for the World Cup. That's what counts. I think they'll get out of the group, they'll get to quarterfinals, even semifinals. That's the thing, when you get out of the group, the confidence grows. And you see this young group of players, playing with enough confidence, So they're playing in the big leagues, though the World Cup is relatively new to a few of them. So when I played my first World Cup, I was fearless. So if they're going to this World Cup, the young ones, and be fearless, then great things is going to happen to this country.
Fearless, yes, that's the word. Confidence and fearlessness. If they can put that together, they get to the semi-finals. I love that.
Yeah, you have to approach the Mondial as if you have nothing to lose. A lot of people don't expect us to get out of that group. So if you come with that mentality...
Wait a minute.
I know what I'm saying. A lot of people have toned down their expectations. So even getting out of that group itself, it's a miracle. Even the Super Eagles technical advisor said he's not going to be drawn into, whether or not we're going to get to quarterfinal, semi-final, that the first thing for him is to get out of that group. And that's why I said, look, just go there and play as someone who has nothing to lose. People are not expecting much from you. So just go there, be fearless, give your best, show your opponents no respect. I mean, 1994, the way we did with Bulgaria stopped France, one of the best European teams at that time. Bulgaria stopped them. And a lot of people were scaring us about Stoichkov, Kostadinov, a lot of those names. But we did show them any respect, beat them, mercilessly. And, so that's what I think should happen. Be fearless, but also play as somebody who has nothing to lose. All right, let's quickly talk about Russia now, the host of that tournament. And there's nobody better to give us an assessment as regards the readiness of the host than the president of FIFA himself, Gianni Infantino. He's been talking. Let's listen to him, what he has to say about Russia, their readiness, and we'll come back for more.
Russia is absolutely ready to host the world, to celebrate a summer of festivities here in this beautiful country. And a journalist asked me, what is the percentage of readiness of Russia for the World Cup? I answered without thinking, and I said 100%. Then I thought about it, and I said, sorry, I want to rectify my answer. Let's say 99%, because there is still some work to be done. And we know how important, of course, the last weeks are to fine-tune the little elements which are still missing. We are a team, like a football team. We are working together, and we will win this World Cup all together.